We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Friday to y'all, and welcome to the extras. Thank y'all for being here. Sorry we're a little bit late this evening. Just getting home from painting. Astute observers will notice that my face and beard are covered with paint, so if you're watching in HD, I apologize for that. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And we got some people in the chat already. Appreciate you. Nance in there first, and Becky a close second. You guys are always right in there. Becky says, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Yeah, it is a little late. It is a little late in the day for you. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you had a good week. Crooked Orchid in the chat as well. She says, hello, can't type. All right, what is going on? I have to figure out dinner. Okay, I got you. Me too. Bad Will in the chat as well. What is going on, my man? Hope you had a good week. Happy Friday to you. That's right, KO. It is party time. We are talking parties tonight, too. It's going to be fun. Will says, I've got 36% left on my phone. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to make it. Might have to break out the new work phone if they allow YouTube on it. Didn't they? Well, hey, I don't want to get you in trouble if it's a banned app. They said, didn't you say TikTok was not allowed on it? They wouldn't let you put that on there? But hey, that is a productivity sponge, that TikTok app, so that's probably for the better. Nance says, so sad, Will, I might shed a tear that you can't use a work phone for non-work related activities. That is what it's for. That's what work phones are for. KO says, 2 phones, who this? I've got 3 for the next month and a half. Oh my gosh, that's so many phones. That's a lot to keep track of. I have a personal cell phone and a work cell phone, and it is annoying. But it is nice having the work line so that all the calls don't go to one number, so that I can actually truly be off work during certain moments of the day. KO is at 59%. All right. Man, lucky you. I think I'm at 4%. My phone might not even be on it anymore. Will says, no TikTok. I put the Rover app on there today. Okay, so they allowed the Rover app. That's good. That's good. At least you get some RMG on there. You know, you can watch your RMG Plus, Aftermath, Leftovers. That's good. That's good. I got my Rover hoodie on today. Can I show that? There we go. Ugh. Love this shirt. The hoodies turned out really good this year. But yeah, so I don't work in an office, and I was hoping we hear from Black Magic on this one, because I know he works in an office environment. Nance says 69%. Okay. Nice. Nice. I need a nice button. Oh, we didn't wake up our sounds. Hold on. Sorry.
Thanks for the 20 bandos.
There we go. Will says, I gotta say the RMG works better on iPhone than it does on Android. Well, hey, at least it's working somewhere. I don't know. I haven't had an issue with the app not working on my Samsung phones. It works on both of them, so I'm not sure. I don't know. But hey, I'm glad it's all working for you. That is good. And like the Apple phone has, it is very, the Apple phone, I just called it. I'm such a grandpa. Oh my Lord. Okay. But the iPhone, is very intuitive, but if you aren't used to using one, some of the things are so subtle that it's hard to figure out how to do simple tasks. But once you get through that initial phase, I think you'll like it. They're all about the same anyway. They're just a screen with icons on it that plays videos. That's what the phone does now. Forget calling people. No one's doing that anymore, right? Becky says 85 here. 85. Becky, Lord. How many charges is that? Did you get a recharge, or do you just have good battery management? I gotta see. Hold on. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm at 5%. Fantastic. Yeah, that's good. Riveting content I'm making right now, sorry. Will says, I'm still not a fan of iPhone yet. Still pretty mad about the no fingerprint scanner and can't customize it as much. Yeah, that is true. That's one thing about the Android is you can get, if you don't like the native launcher, which the launcher is the thing that controls like your desktop on your phone and your icons and all that. On Android, you can get a third-party launcher and have whatever icons for apps that you want. You can have whatever positioning you want, make drawers, folders, buttons, widgets, all kind of stuff. But sometimes all of that customization is unnecessary and overwhelming. So I think that once you get used to it, you might actually like it better. But yeah, fingerprint scanner, I do like having that because of the low light issue with the face scanning. I have that problem with it because I'm working in low light environments all the time, so it wouldn't work for me. Will says Face ID has only worked during daytime. Okay, it does work in low light. Okay, that's good. The screen is enough light for it to work, Nance says. Hit the like button, bacon strips. I appreciate you, KO. That's right. Hit the like button. How much battery do they have, right? We need to know how much battery. Okay. So, but yeah. So I was hoping to hear from Blackmagic on this because aside from in college when I sold mortgages, yeah, I know. I don't look like a mortgage salesman now. But aside from that, I have not really worked in an office environment. So I can't really speak from experience on this. But I know that the office Christmas party is often a point of contention because people they want to have fun. You can't skip it because then it looks like you're not part of the team. You know, you don't want to do that. But you need to have fun without having too much fun. Okay? And for a lot of people, they're able to just to kind of sit there and observe, you know, maybe have one drink and then that's it. But for other people, when they see the party, they can't hold themselves back, you know? The party lives inside them, and it has to come out. And it is hilarious. I love it. I love those people who are like the life of the party types, and I found a bunch of them. And then I also found some people who went a little bit too crazy and got fired because of the office Christmas party. I know that's always the meme, like who's most likely to get called down to HR the next day after the Christmas party or whatever. But what I wanted to know is that a real thing in office culture, or is that just a thing from pop culture that we see in movies? I don't know from firsthand experience. So, KO says, "Don't talk about me like that, Drew." Oh my gosh. You have an office Christmas party story? I feel like you probably have a story or two. Eric Freeze in the chat. What is going on, Eric Freeze? Happy New Year to you, sir. Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. We are talking about office Christmas parties and checking in with some people who had a great time and some people who had too good of a time. KO says, I work at a bar restaurant, so my vision is squeaky clean. Okay, there you go. There you go. And, I mean, you know, at a bar, it's not like they're going to frown on you having a drink or two at the Christmas party when you work at a bar. So, but I think that after all of these ones that I've seen, this guy has the best tactic, okay? And if you're like me and you're not a good dancer, okay, you need to have at least one, maybe a few moves that you can do in an emergency. Like, in case of emergency, break glass, and here's the dance move that you can do, right? So you have to have a few of those. And this man had one. And he did it, and then that was it. He just sat back down, and I was like, that is how you Christmas party, okay? So here, check this guy out right here. He is about to... Now, I actually had to watch the video a couple times because the way he does the move, it doesn't even look real. It's actually an athletic feat that I was low-key impressed by. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get like 1,000 copyright claims in this one, so we're gonna have to mute the music. But okay, check this guy out. Boom! He grabs the one leg and jumps over the leg he's holding. Okay? I didn't know this was a thing. I'm not fit. Here we go. Boom. Now, he sits back down. See, this is how you keep your job. This is how you keep your job. You do your one move, you have your one drink, and then you have one sit, and then go home. Eric says, the only Christmas parties I go to are related to family. I will never work in an office. Me either, sir. I agree. I could never work in an office. I'm not the type. I don't think they'd want me either. So it's fine. It's mutual. KO says, the owner gives out 2 free drinks and people get pictures of Christmas ale. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. Everybody gets 2 free drinks. I like that. That's good. They take care of you, you know? Nance says, I can't wait to see how drunk some of my coworkers and managers get in 2 weeks, having a winter celebration on Friday the 23rd at the Sheridan at Niagara Falls. Oh my gosh, Nance. You need to... What day of the week is that? I don't know why that doesn't work. I don't know. It doesn't... What day of the week is that? Because we need live reporting from that event. I want to see that. That is going to be fantastic. Open bar and all. Hey, okay. Get out there and drink your drinks then, man. The boss man's going to put his credit card down. Get out there and take advantage. That's great. That's a good idea, I guess, to do it after the holidays. I see a lot of people do it like way before the holidays, and some do it after the holidays just to keep it so that everyone can focus on their family stuff and time off, and then no one misses the party and blah blah blah. That makes sense. Eric says, I've never seen someone dance like that. Me either. I had to watch it multiple times to figure out what he even did. I don't... I'm no dance expert, though. Nance says, as long as they have Pepsi or Coke Zero, I'll be happy. Oh my gosh. You could have a couple of drinks, take an Uber out there, have some fun. But don't have too many. KO says, Nancy Pants, I want live streaming. Yes, you need to live report from this event. Okay, it's a Friday. Oh my gosh, yes. It's on a Friday. That's perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, we can set you up in the other in the little side Discord. And you can hop on the voice room and report live from the holiday party madness. Tessa in the chat, what's going on? Happy Friday to you. She says, "Hey fam, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good week." We're talking office Christmas parties and people wilding out at the office Christmas party. Yeah, I don't know, KO. I'm not sure if that was a dance or not technically, but it was one move and he had one and he did it. And I definitely could not do what he did. But I'm still not convinced it's not just like an optical illusion. I don't know. Yeah, gotta stream there. I agree, Eric. We gotta have the live feed from the Machinists annual holiday party. That's gonna be good. Got all the blue collar guys and all the office people interacting together. That's gonna be so good. Yes. KO says, interview the drunk coworkers. That's another good idea. I like that. I like that. Take notes, Nance. Okay. So, you know what? That made me think of this video. This guy or gal, I'm not sure who posted this, but their idea is film everything at the Christmas party that you see, and then use that as leverage to get things that you need at work. They say, me at work's Christmas party collecting all the footage to use as blackmail when I need holiday off next year. So this looks to be the boss man right here. And everybody's hyping him up, of course. Of course you gotta hype up the boss man, right? Like, you have to. And he is just loving life right now. I don't know if we're gonna get, like, copyright on that video because people are singing. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, let's have a good time. I mean, like, it is, look at it. All right, getting it. He is getting it. All right. I love it. Couldn't even loosen his tie up a little bit. He did take the jacket off, though. Good job. Good job, boss man. That was really good. Also, there are a lot of videos. I didn't focus on these, but I did find a lot of videos where people are looking for advice on, and I think we can hear the sound on these. People are looking for advice on what outfit to wear to their company Christmas party, right? And I feel like some of these are rage bait, like the people who do the, like, office siren outfit of the day type content. Because I feel like this woman definitely did not intend to wear this at all to the Christmas party, but she put this video out, and I saw a ton of videos like this where people are like,
all right, I need help picking out an outfit for my husband's work party. We're going to the wineries, and we have a party bus. So what do you guys think?
Going to the wineries, and we have a party bus. 360 likes, 1,886 comments. Nance says, just wear a Borat mankini. That sounds perfect. I love that. I love that idea. The comments absolutely ripped this lady apart, and I kind of felt bad But she had to know what she's doing. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me if this is rage bait or not. She doing this on purpose?
If it gets like a little chilly, maybe put some like necklaces and stuff like that on. So option 1.
I am no fashion expert, but the comments say, the top comment says, both scream, I'm a street worker in Vegas. We haven't seen the second outfit yet. This is giving Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Okay, well, that's not nice, Tracy. Option 3, continue looking for appropriate outfit. I like that idea. That's a good option. Feral Wife says option 1, if he works at a club. Option 2, if he works at a club and it's colder. Okay.
Okay.
This is perfect if your husband works in the adult entertainment business. If not, everyone will assume that you do. Jeez, man. That is really... These people are brutal right now. Eric says, if you decide to drop my pay by 20%, I will post this embarrassing video of you drunk to my Facebook. And Ricardo from corporate follows me. See? You're thinking. This is how we do it. You know? Just like this lady. You find if this lady's husband is your boss, you know, you just screen record that video and just be like, hey, KO says that's not nice, Tracy. Yeah, I agree. Tracy was a little bit blunt there. Sorry. Okay, I don't know about that, man. Some of these people are being pretty harsh on her, but definitely the consensus is no on the outfit, which is fine. But I just thought that it was funny that so many people did these videos. Like how
a long sleeve.
How many of these kind of videos do we need to do asking whether an outfit is appropriate for X, Y, or Z when we know very obviously that it's not appropriate for whatever thing? I don't know. It seems like it's all rage bait to me. That's why I only pulled one, but it's still kind of funny. This girl went all out with her outfit, and I don't know if this was even real or not, but like, look at the fur coat too. Like, she's got the blue gloves, the fur coat, love it. I mean, like, full sequins, she did the thing. But I guess if your boss is cool with that, then why not, right? KO says, she is cute. People are mad. It's long sleeve. Yeah. See, I didn't think it was too... I mean, it was a little bit, you know, tight. But, yeah, you know, whatever. I wouldn't judge what a female wears. You wear whatever you want. As long as it's appropriate. You gotta consider that. You are at the work party. You know, it's a party, but it's still people you work with. So, this girl just cracked me up. She is absolutely just vibing. And yeah, I probably can't play that music, but yeah, she is like going hard, dude. It says POV, you took it too far at the work Christmas party, and now you're scared to go back to work. I don't think she took it too far. It's great to see people having a good time. I think that's totally innocent. Eric says maybe they got a pole there. They could, you know? It could be the North Pole. We don't know. We don't know what kind of pole it is. KO says, get it, girls. That's right. I saw another one where it was kind of creepy. Like, first, it's funny. Oh, yeah, here. Okay. So, these two girls are like dancing, having fun, and you're like, oh, that's cool, that's great, they're having fun. But then it like pans to the right and they're like showing out for their boss, and it's just, I don't know, the vibe instantly shifted for me. You let me know what you think of it. This is the song, just to let you know. We definitely can't play that. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. What happened? They are definitely having fun. Okay, hold on. Let me get the music a little bit in there. Okay, now, it pans to the boss, and just the look on his face makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. This is... Why you look at the phone like that? Why you feel like you're caught right now, sir? This is weird. This is weird to me. This was a fun video, and then it turned. I don't know what it turned into, but it turned. Right? I mean, like, look at the side eye from this camera right here. Lord have mercy. This man has never loosened his tie in his life. I hope that, what's the person's name? Reliable Nissan, did not get fired for recording this, because I thought this feels weird. Would you feel weird? I don't know, man. Eric says, that is pretty sus. Reliable Nissan is the funniest username I've heard in a while. I thought that was pretty good too. Okay, so it says J Harbs _ at Reliable Nissan ABQ. I like Reliable Nissan is a good one. You're right. I read that and didn't even process. It's almost an oxymoron, but I love it. I love it. It makes me think of my old Reliable Nissan that I had back in high school. How many monsters did that girl have? Eric says, oh, the girl that was dancing. Yes, she was a dance machine, KO. I agree. I don't think she did anything wrong. Having fun is what a party is for. KO says, geez, I don't understand this culture. I think they were trying to get a fun video. Should he dance with them? Yes. See, that's like, I agree that I think they were trying to get a fun video. It just, I don't know. It felt weird to me, and I wanted to hear other people's opinion on it. So let me know if you're watching this on the replay in the comments. What do you think of this boss? This video? Is the boss in on it? Because that pause, that first look when he first sees that it's being recorded, he does not look like he's in on the joke. You know what I'm saying? But innocent fun. But this guy. Oh wait, actually, hold on. These people had karaoke at their party, and these two girls absolutely went off, and I loved it. Check this out. Definitely gonna get copyright on this one, so I'll probably have to mute this section. But like, yeah, she's absolutely going off. She knows all the words, isn't even looking at the screen. Love it. Hey, hey. I love it. I love that. I love it. I love seeing people have a good time. And karaoke is definitely a fun, like, innocent thing. KO says, is that the boss? Yes. I don't know. It says, when you have liquor and karaoke, it's always a lit party. Hashtag karaoke TikTok office party Oklahoma. Yeah, it doesn't say who they are in the comments, but yeah, everyone just telling her she did a good job. And then Eric says, when you sing your favorite song at karaoke night, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I thought that was great, and they're definitely having a good time. I love to see it. But here's another one where this guy here, check this out. He was not ready. He was not ready for this, I don't think. Do I have this muted? Okay, sorry. Okay, there's no sound. But he is... Oh, wait. I have it muted up here. I think she stopped at the end because she realized she was being recorded. But, like, I love seeing that. I love seeing people who, like, are probably normally uptight out there cutting it up. That's great. Yes, I don't know where that last one was. I wish people would put a little bit more of a description instead of just a bunch of silly hashtags on TikTok. That's my note. Now, this guy, I am sure that I'm gonna have people telling me that this story's not real. And maybe it's not. There's always a chance it's not real. But even if it's fake, he does a really good job telling it, and it's also insane. Absolutely insane. So, check this story out. This is from...
My boss forced me to do a line with him at the...
This is from Reese Kid. Okay. His name is Reese in the story, so it actually checks out. He says, my boss forced me to do a line with him at the company Christmas party. And I don't think we're talking about a conga line.
Company Christmas party. I was in the bathroom and he comes in and goes, it would be so fun to do a line with someone on the spectrum. I said, I'm not on the spectrum. You work in tech, you're on the spectrum. I was like, oh no, do a line with me right now.
Okay, already, that is a wild thing to say to your employee or anyone. Like, what? With someone on the spectrum, and he's like, I'm not on the spectrum, and he's like, yeah, you are. No way.
Bonus is still up for negotiation. I need that bonus. I've been gambling a lot recently, and I'm not very good at it, so he writes up the line.
Okay, so he says he's been gambling recently. He really needs his bonus to be good, and the boss is wanting to go crazy, so he says yes.
I have no idea if it's a lot or a little. I do it. Wow, you did the whole thing, you madman. I didn't think you were so mental. You walk out to the deadest party. The DJ at the karaoke booth is just begging someone
I love that. You did the whole thing, you madman. I didn't know you were so mental. The guy's storytelling is just...
I didn't think you were so mental.
I love it. No notes.
To the deadest party. The DJ at the karaoke booth is just begging someone to go up for the first song. The boss whispers to me, if you kick this party off, I'll make sure your bonus is fat. I walk up to the karaoke station. Only karaoke thing I can think of is Breaking Free from High School Musical, singing Troy.
Okay. First, KO says the Brits are crazy. Eric, I'm not sure if he was trying to... I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get those vibes from the story, but it could be that the boss might have had that idea at the beginning. But this guy, already he's doing pretty good, okay? Because you can't just run out. You can't look soft in front of the boss. You gotta do something. Participate in the party, I guess, somehow. And he just went ahead and did illegal drugs for some reason. But a song from High School Musical is the only karaoke that you know? That's the only song you know the words to, bro? Like if your boss said to you, yo, this party is dead. We gotta set it off. You're gonna do a karaoke. you gotta pick the song. High School Musical would not have been in my mind. I could have cycled through thousands of guesses before I ever would have guessed High School Musical was the song that he was going to pick to sing. I mean, I'm not familiar with the songs of High School Musical. Maybe this song really goes off. I'm sure I'll get in trouble if I play that. But he goes ahead and he sings it. He's doing it. He's gonna do it.
Breaking what I can think of.
Breaking Free
from High School Musical. Singing Troy and Gabriella's parts in the song. I think I'm crushing it.
Oh my god, it's a duet. Okay, it's a man. Oh no. So it's a man and woman's part, and he's singing both parts to himself. Okay, I'm sure this is just already sounding insane. I don't know what this song is, but I'm sure this is nuts. KO says, I didn't do some snow and sing High School Musical.
The employees don't look very impressed. I need a big finish for the song, so I go for a knee slide. But the
knee slide?
to the karaoke machine, so I drag the karaoke machine down.
Oh
karaoke
no!
machine falls into the champagne tower.
Oh no!
Over. Dead silence. And the boss starts clapping like a seal.
He knocked over the whole champagne tower. Why would you have this? Why would you have the speaker right next to the anything next to the champagne tower at all? So the karaoke thing, he knocks it over, knocks over all the champagne. Lord have mercy. Okay.
The machine falls into the champagne tower, knocks everything over. Dead silence. And the boss starts clapping like a seal. Iconic, Reese. Oh, you must meet my wife. Keep my wife entertained for me, Reese. Let's go get a photo in the photo booth. I know he's cheating on me. I found a pair of panties in his office.
Okay, now we've skipped ahead. Okay, guys. Now this is the wife's part again. KO says okay, it's likely this is made up. Yeah, I thought so too, but it's also a really funny story. So now the boss has asked him to entertain the wife, and the wife is being entertained.
I know what would really upset. I'll make out with the biggest loser in the office. I don't think that's a good idea. Make out with me, or I'm going to say you groped me in this booth.
Oh no!
I hear the clip.
Oh no!
Off. I'm sitting there in
That's
shock.
terrifying. No one
out
wants
who
to
my
hear that.
husband, your boss, is sleeping with in the office, or I'm going to show him these photos. I see the boss go back in the bathroom, so I chase him in there, and I just panic. Your assistants look hot. Oh, you little pervert. Have you ever slept with any of them? Slept with all of them? What do you think assistants are for? I go over to his wife. I'm thinking, I just
Oh
need to
no!
She doesn't want to hear this.
Okay, all right.
Speaking.
Now, at this point, if this is real, I'm not involved anymore. I just like, I get the double blackmail part of this, but I can't see continuing. Watch my wife, he said. Yes.
Speaking to your husband, he's not slept with any of the assistants. Tell me the truth right now. Okay, he slept with all three, but let's please, look, calm. Can I have those photos back? No. She storms past me. I know you've been sleeping with your staff. You scumbag. Babe, I would never
Should have
do
got
that.
the
We have
photos
two
back
kids.
first.
I know.
Then you tell her.
You've been sleeping with your assistants. Reese told me. You're not the only one that can
Oh
sleep
no!
with
And then she throws him under the bus to the boss? Oh my god. Dude, you just got like... He was playing double agent, triple agent, and he just got reversed by the boss's
Never
wife.
do that. We have two kids. I know. You've been sleeping with
Oh,
your
no.
assistants. Reese told me. You're not the only one that can sleep with the staff. She shows the photo of me and her. Make it out. He flares his nostril. And he
Yeah, but the photo's from like 30 seconds ago. Who has a Polaroid camera? Is this in England in the 1990s? Like, what?
runs straight at me. I wake up in an ambulance. Paramedics said. And my boss rugby
Woke
tackled
up in
me
an
into the Christmas
ambulance?
tree. Received an
Oh,
email
for the
saying
love.
that if I was willing to not press charges, we could settle this outside of court. And the settlement was about 5 times more than my bonus was ever going to be. Best office
Okay.
Christmas party ever.
So, the settlement was 5 times what his bonus was gonna be. That's very lucky if that was a real story. I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore. I tend to think it's probably fake, but I thought it was really funny and creative, and he's a good storyteller. If you want to check him out, that's Reese Kid on TikTok with 2 Ds. KO says this is all fake. Yes. Especially at the end, it gets a little bit crazy, but I thought that was a funny one. Either way. This Christmas party, they did, I guess this was a trend, but I didn't know about it, so it was a new thing to me, so I thought it was cool. They did a little present for everyone in the office, and the way you do it is you come up and snip one of the strings, and you can't see what the string is attached to, and then you get a little thing, and like they're getting like chips or like a little shot of booze, or yeah, he got a little like margarita or something. Roll of toilet paper. So I thought that was creative. This is a good way to not get in trouble at a Christmas party. I love this idea. A little ramen there. This is creative. I'm sure they didn't come up with this, but I thought that was a cool idea for not getting fired at the party activities. But some of these parties where the quiet guy comes out of his shell and then he gets busted, and then all of the office people are taking videos of him. What song? There you go. The quietest guy at work at the Christmas party. Can't wait to show him this. He is like the life of the party. I love that. See, you know, it's not a bad thing, you know, coming out of your shell a little bit. Maybe he was excited because he saw his coworker there in the long black dress, and he was like, oh, she's dancing? I can dance too. I thought this one was funny. Sometimes at the party, people fall asleep early, you know, a little bit earlier than they plan to, like before they leave the party. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I had some sort of a crash or something happen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably getting like copyright. Anyways, I thought this was really funny. This dude absolutely passed out cold at the Christmas party, and he's got a whole crowd around him at this point, just looking sad. Oh my gosh, what is happening with this thing? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Sorry. Everything, like, crashed. My whole computer was, like, could not do anything for a couple of minutes. It felt like a couple minutes. It was, like, 20 seconds. Okay. Yeah, so, this guy falls asleep, and, he's got a whole crowd around him, but he is just out, and this is how they decide to deal with it. Why are you carrying him like that? That is absolutely insane. KO says, still heard you. Okay, you could still hear me that whole time. That's weird. KO says he might have had too much fun. He definitely had too much fun. Yeah, exactly. Why can't you leave him alone? Picking him up was definitely not the idea, especially these guys don't really seem like they are skilled at carrying a human. Why are you carrying him like that? Disrespectful. Exactly. That's what I thought. Like, what? Oh, this is not how you carry a person. He was doing fine in his chair. You should have left him in his chair. But some of these parties actually are epic. This company posted this little clip of their party.
He said that you could let it.
Absolutely insane, dude. They have like a whole band. They decorated this huge venue. Looks like a concert venue, maybe. Really fancy food, of course. DJ, I love that. I mean, that is cool vibes. That is awesome. I love seeing that companies go all out for their employees. That's dynamite clothing. No one does it better, they say. Which I thought was... That was probably the best, like, actual, like, party hype video. But I know y'all are waiting to see the people who got fired. So, this girl thinks that she might get fired. And KO says skilled at carrying a human. Yeah, I mean, put your arms underneath his arms. Carry him by the shoulders. Very, very simple. I mean, what was he even holding on to? His jean jacket? I don't get it. Now, this girl said something about... I don't know what she was talking about. I don't know what these things are, but she made it sound like not a good thing. I'm not sure what a spicy cube is, but I can kind of infer what it is from her story, but I still thought it was really funny. Check this out. Will it play?
I just turned my work Christmas party into like a Smegs party.
This... Huh?
So last night I had my work Christmas party.
I don't know what
my
that means,
and I went,
but
and
Spicy Kelly
"Let's
is
take
her
spicy
account.
Cubes, put them in your purse, and on our way out, we'll pop them and have some
Oh,
fun once we
okay.
get
Hold
home."
on a second.
I was like, okay, no problem.
Hold on a second. This could be an ad. I'm sensing this could be an ad, but I'll let her continue.
So we're making our rounds, talking to people, having a great time. And the champagne is flowing. I'm eating caviar. I'm having a good time. I actually really like my company Christmas party. It's a lot of fun.
Sure.
And, you know, my husband kind of gives me the signal, and we go over
The
to the corner,
signal?
pop Spicy Cube. We're making our rounds, saying goodbye. We know we've got about 30 minutes to get home. One of the girls from work is like, "Oh my God, what is that?"
We know we've got 30 minutes to get home. Now, I don't even believe that this is a real thing because I think she's doing an ad for this. But suppose that this was real. What happens in 30 minutes? What if you're not home? You're just gonna cheat on your husband at the party? Like, what is she implying here? I don't understand this. But okay, go ahead.
I was like, "Oh, it's a Spicy Cube." So she grabs the package out of my hand, pulls out her phone, is looking them up, reading the reviews, and she's like, "I'm taking one of these." And I was...
See, I feel like something like this, you're probably not going to take it in front of people, right? Like, why did they make a big production of going off to the side? Whatever, okay.
It's like, you kind of want to like have a plan, because you don't want to be here when it kicks in.
Yeah, you want to have a
She grabs one
plan,
of her
because after
friends.
30 minutes...
They're absconding with the package of Spicy Cubes, and I'm like, what is happening?
Absconding? They were absconding? Ma'am.
I was like,
Settle down.
I don't want to turn this into like...
I hate this already.
something
This
that
is
we
an
should,
obvious
like,
ad.
R-rated.
Oh.
I got a text from my friend
I don't
this
watch
morning.
these
She's
whole
like,
videos
"Girl,
because I want to
I don't
genuinely
know
react,
what happened, but
like,
these people hooked up in the
oh
bathroom.
my gosh,
This
yeah,
happened.
wow.
This happened.
who could have
I
thought?
am just like fingers crossed, hoping.
I did not see when I watched this. I was not able to see this thing at the bottom that says Spicy Cube's partner. I think we've just been hit with an ad. This woman This woman just made money off of this.
Wowza.
I'm mad. Don't go to Spicy Kelly's page. But I feel like if you pass something out like that to the party and leave, that's kind of a funny thing to do that's not your fault. But also, I don't know what spicy cubes are and what they do and what happens after 30 minutes. So I'm not sure. Probably something I can't talk about here anyways. Now this guy, he knew, yes, it is definitely an ad. I agree, KO. This guy, he knew that he was going to be let go after he said his piece. And he decided to say his piece at the company Christmas party. And then, you know, he was escorted out. But he does not look upset. I think he knew that he was going to go out strong. He's like dancing and partying his way out of there as these giant security dudes escort him out. And it says POV being escorted out of the company Christmas party after smacking Janet in finance and Mike in billing. That is funny. Definitely do not advise doing that. Now this one I thought might be an interesting way to get fired at the office Christmas party. Also, who came up with this game, because I feel like it's a little bit on the nose. Whoa, what? No way. They already deleted the video? No way. Okay, well, hold on. This guy got caught doing the walk of shame after the office Christmas party. This man, look at his outfit. He's got the chain on, the leather jacket, the silk shirt unbuttoned a few buttons. And now he's standing at a loading dock with his hand still in position like he's holding a drink, but he just looks lost and sad. I think he's talking about how someone offered to give him a ride and then they disappeared.
No, I don't think he's coming back, brother. Yeah. I'd probably walk. Yeah. So
yeah.
Be careful. Head. All right, later.
Jeez. Oh, no. Man has to walk all the way home from the Christmas party. Looks like they're in like a downtown area too, so that's probably gonna be a long walk for my man. But nice outfit though. I love that. But man, why didn't this game video work? Yeah, they took it down already. Yeah, that one was really funny. But here is a lawyer weighing in on getting fired at the office Christmas.
If you act crazy at the company Christmas party, you can probably be fired for that. Even if you're not working, you can still get in trouble for your conduct because it's associated with your work environment. So if you do name calling or you get drunk and talk a lot of shit about your boss, you can probably get in trouble for that. And there's probably not much you can do about it if they fire you. As an employment lawyer, this is kind of my bread and butter time of the year because of how some people act at their Christmas parties. We have a lot of sexual assault and harassment cases that happen, you guessed it, at the company Christmas party. Also, while we're talking about this, if you're hourly and you're required to go to the company Christmas...
Who knew lawyers are getting busy after Christmas party season? Because that, what a weird thing.
Party, you might need to be paid for that. There was a local law firm that got in trouble for this a few years ago, so let me know if you want a story time about that because it's wild. And the
oh my gosh. All right.
Lawsuit that came out of that Christmas party is no longer on CaseNet. Be smart, act like you're at work, and don't get fired over the company Christmas party, okay? If you...
Yeah, that's good advice. A little bit late for some of the people we saw here, but this girl in 2023, she clearly was a problem at the office, and she was still on her probationary period, and they sent her an email saying, hey, if we invite you to the Christmas party, you better chill out. And she promised she would behave. Okay?
Okay, so I have my own holiday party for work tomorrow, and I realized when I saw this that I had to talk about it. So apparently this TikTok user, Molly, who has since deleted the video, promised she'd behave at this staff party. Obviously, she did not in fact behave at the staff holiday party, as shown by the email that terminated her contract. Now, apparently, according to this email, she apparently worked at a nursery. So I'm sitting over here looking at this woman like, what are you thinking? People have to understand when you go to work parties, these are people you work with on a regular basis.
What are you doing at the nursery?
Which means I don't care how much alcohol you decide to drink, it doesn't matter. You still have to maintain some sort of etiquette. Which means just because you are off the clock does not mean you have a license to get as wild as you want. Now, some of you might be citing the legal aspects of this.
If you can't see it in the background, there's a note that says, "It is with regret that I must confirm the outcome of my investigation into the events that took place at the staff Christmas party on Saturday evening." Oh, Lord. See, this is the note that you don't want from your boss.
If people didn't happen to notice within that email, apparently this was during her probationary 6-month period at the start of her job, which means they can fire her for any reason whatsoever within that first 6 months. My question is, if you're on a probationary period, why would you even attend? No.
Now, I think that's bad advice, because you don't want to look like you're not a team player. You got to go to the party, but, got to be good. And this one was interesting. I actually looked up the article, and she said that she didn't want to reveal where she worked or what happened because she didn't want the other person to get in trouble. But the other person had worked there for 2 years and were not on their probationary period, and they did not get fired for doing the same thing she did. So I don't know what that was actually about, but some people actually are getting fired out here because of these silly parties. So I don't know why. This girl was a famous one, went viral like a few years ago, 3 years ago. And I can't remember. Well, here we go.
An almost 3.5 minute.
Okay, sorry. This is Cliff Notes gal on TikTok. And she does an awesome job of telling these super long TikTok stories in like a few seconds.
Video that she posted talking about how she lost her job at her Christmas party last year. We're going to get this done in less than 30 seconds. She's an accountant, but not that type of accountant. So she had her work Christmas party. It's a very small organization that she works for. She ended up making out with a 22-year-old at the dinner table. And of course, all of the other male coworkers who are married are left behind and wondering, I wonder if she's going to make out with us too.
And I did.
One of the husbands she made out with, she did it in front of his wife. So naturally, yes.
Okay, hold on. You can't be kissing all the boys at the work party.
She got fired. Okay, bye.
She said she got fired. Okay, bye. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, that is how you get fired. I don't know, man. It seems like a minefield, because you have to go or else it doesn't look like you're part of the team. And if you don't drink, then it looks like you're a square. But if you do drink, then you do this, you know? Oh my god, I love it. But yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy, that people are still out here risking their jobs for the company Christmas party in 2025, 2026 here. But if you have a story about your office Christmas party, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for watching. And make sure you tell your family you love them. I will catch y'all on Monday for the extras. Peace.